There we go. Okay.
Feel it.
That was close.
Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Oh man, the red plates in his armor, they're like moving.
Since I've been away.
They're like animated. That's badass.
Put your feet up.
That's cool armor.
If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Check that shit out, man. I wish it did it in the sword. That'd be badass too. The sword isn't part of the armor though. Clive, you rage inside like a furnace. I have no idea what the hell that guy just said.
If you're desperate to know more about Waloed, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
Well, I thought you said I'd be heading straight to her bed. I'm like, I'm trying to, man. You know, I gotta work slow. She's shy.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waloeders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waloeders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Oh, she's talking about an actual map.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion.
Oh, it's Waloed. I was calling it Wallowed.
Nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas.
Wallowed.
The dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloeder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which
That
means
armor,
all
dude,
that
it's too
remains
damn
for us
distracting.
to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
So Shun, before I left, I don't know if you're still in here or not, that's fine. Just pre-ordered Deluxe MK1 2. I found the collector's edition. I did not pull the trigger on it. Should have, but I don't, it's not even that I didn't want it. It's the fact that I don't normally buy Mortal Kombat games until I want to say like the very last version comes out, because that has all the DLC, all the characters, like all the guests, everything. I usually wait for that. Like I literally just got 11 like 2 years ago, and it's like that Ultimate Edition. It's got like the DLC, all the, you know, it's got RoboCop. Fuck yeah. I think I gotta play that before I play MK1. I played 9 and I played X. I have not played the story for 11 yet. Holy shit, that's a lot of red marks. Yeah, the price is steep on it. It's like $250, and the statue is nice. But I think that's all you get. Where the fuck am I going? Speak with Karen. All right, we'll do this in order.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then.
You can hear, right?
I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
You have new shit?
Is it business?
Yep, thanks, man.
Or pleasure? It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck to you, too. For many, here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone. We'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end for more than a few. Hey. Do I need anything?
Coin purse weighing you down?
No, I think I stocked up before last time. What are you? Why right? Can I sell anything? No.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
The Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
This is it. Roll credits. Right, Shun? We did it.
Live up to the name.
On to Starfield.
If the state of our coffers.
Harpocrates. There's like a third of the game to go, yeah. I've been keeping track.
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is the big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right.
Yeah. Thank you,
Let's see if
Dumbledore.
Otto has anything else for me.
All right, back to Otto.
Ugh,
I'm never drinking again. I don't care whose funeral I'm at. Those things are ragers.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Gotta pull up my chapter list here.
But you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down at that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. But I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Speak with Mid. Wait. Where are you? Okay, so up here, through here, down here? Can I go down from there?
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
Mid hasn't been her usual self.
Uh-oh. I have literally no idea how to get down there. Can I jump? Oh, there's stairs right there. Alright, let me go that way.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen.
The USS Enterprise.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water.
Dude, it looks like Davy
Ours
Jones's
is
ship.
fitted with
It's
mithril
badass.
Engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood. And more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Good to know.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
I'm shocked this is still out of the shadow. The next 3 missions are called letting off steam. This was what that sounds like. It might move on to that after I talk to Blackthorn. I'm just curious where this goes. So I'll keep playing. What is in here? Oh, right. This guy.
Clive.
Oh, ask about Hugo?
Sluck.
I mean, he sucked.
Wow.
He was a douchebag. Yeah, he was an asshole. Thank you, Clive. We're so glad you saved us from his, idiocy.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
Literally everyone here just stands around doing nothing. Clive is the only one who's, like, back and forth. Running errands, picking daisies. Retrieving parts. Oh, and also on his spare time, he fights godlike creatures.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
When he feels like it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then.
This show has reached a new low. I'm not watching that
She
show.
said you would
Fuck
know.
that.
Here.
I got better things to watch.
Krieger's teats.
Krieger's teats.
Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though.
Is it ever?
And I'll need
Blackthorn?
help.
Is it ever?
Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Seriously dig the Wayne Manor logo on his cape.
Typical.
Nice touch.
If that's
Little
what it takes
Batman
to get
Easter
to
egg.
visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
There we go. That's what I was talking about, letting off steam. You
going after the Stardust then, are you?
Wait, I wanted to
Which one of
choose.
these two lucky souls is going with you?
I'll buy the stuff. Oh, I have to choose who's going with me. Son of a bitch. Well, Gav only has one eye. So I guess I'll choose Otto.
Otto, you're with me.
All right then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we...
I hope I didn't just sentence Otto to death. That would
There's
suck.
a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy.
He's a good quest giver.
Black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth hiring porters at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
You two take care, eh? I'll go and see the supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Is there repercussions for picking one over the other? Like, I didn't kill Otto or kill Gav, did I? Wait, I already asked about who we got.
Bloody riddance.
Dickhead.
Mine included.
Douchebag. I hate him.
The river's down the south end of the Velcroy. Bring back as much Stardust as you can carry.
Okay. Wait, you got more to say?
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Oh, hello. Enhancer. It's 15 attack, not bad. Okay.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Sure. Oh yeah, hang on.
You can thank me later.
Okay.
Fine.
Let me see exactly how much, oh god, I got nothing. Oh, I bought another limit break. That's right. Alright, that's fine. I think everything should be good. Okay, my sword still looks like that, which is awesome. Alright. No icons left behind. Appearance is good. Happy with everything. Make for the river in the south of the Velcroy. Alright.
Welcome home, Sid. Didn't know you had that many.
Didn't know I had that many teeth. What does that mean? Velcroy. Oh, it's right here. Oh, we're going back to the desert. Right, the jaw. Some side quests around here. Lost Wing? come back to that.
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Hello?
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I guess. I mean, he's probably out somewhere surrounded by scorpions or some shit.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Sure, we'll go there. Oh, he's somewhere up in, you know, the Hill of Death, I believe.
Oh, where did all men
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
He's over there, over in, you know, Cutthroat Ridge. Last I saw him. Please see if you could find him. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Mother Crystal, the mines, it's all gone. Yes, it is. Guess who goned it? Oh, there you are. That was easy.
Be safe. Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in.
Bakers aren't known for being selfless.
Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am.
It takes practice,
She was
man.
the only thing that could fill the hole inside me.
Is
I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone.
Is my pickaxe.
She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Fill it with dough. Obviously. Remember the good times. Focus on your work. Express yourself. I don't know. Does it matter?
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you missed the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Happy to help.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Ikomate, I gotta close this out.
Good girl.
Faster.
I wish I could sprint a little faster. That's my only gripe about the chocobo riding. I guess it does move pretty fast. Okay, okay. Wrong way, wrong way.
No need to ride from here.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
I'm gonna blame it on the sword, the reason why Clive can't jump that high.
Oh, where did all the men go?
Once you go flat,
Ah, there you,
you
are.
go
The man who
or
lit a
splat. I
fire
don't
under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's
Everybody
the
knows what that
Fang
looks like, right?
without her
It's not just me.
Why? No Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Wait.
It would make
My carpets have pride of place in Castle.
Okay, moving on.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Thanks, Gal. Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive.
I had to see a man about a
I had a
baker.
quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, You thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Get filling.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
It does. I think Blackthorn's screwing with us. One more. You're not you're not sand, but you're something. In the trees somewhere? Oh. I'm still in the area. Nope, not anymore. Down here? Nope. Nope. Well, maybe it's a... No, it's not a cross, right? Oh, there it is. Otto, I got it.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough. Ah.
I hope.
Writes itself.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
No. Not really. It's hot as fuck out here and I'm wearing all black.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Don't give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Cid did. About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Speak of Blackthorn, that one side quest is gnawing at me. I think I'm gonna do that first in Lost Wing. Here. I'm not sure what it is, but curious why it popped up here. Dude, gotta stay awake. Not because of the game. The game's obviously riveting. Been a long day. Some guy in Velcroy stole my baker.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village.
Oh, hell yeah, let's do it.
Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Sure.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Hello, lady. Stall holder?
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Dead end. Which way do I want to go here?
The crystals we get from the tailor.
Can I get there? Yes, I can. Cool. All right.
Word is the Black Shields took a hiding and to some caring.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though.
Gov.
I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
And shouting. Most likely. Great delivery on that guy.
Do you have a moment?
You, broom sweeper.
There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
That is a weird freaking concept. Weird.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Dude, the line delivery in this game is fantastic.
Here.
You seen us.
What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't live here alive.
Alright, this is my first fight in a while, so give me a minute. What the hell? Did that not do any damage to this dude? Shit. Dick Sargent. Cool.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin. Let's go.
I need the chocobo for this. For this 20-yard walk.
That'll do, girl.
I thought it was gonna be like some invisible, like enemies or something. Didn't know it was gonna be actually like knights. It's funny.
Clive, How goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields.
The Empress's former bloodhounds, though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth.
Well, yeah, if you're making me kill random fucking guards, which I do enjoy doing.
So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever.
Seems pretty nonchalant about it.
My loved ones, my livelihood.
Yeah, he had my entire family slaughtered. Big deal.
The faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
So it begins. That was a crazy ass side quest, to be honest. Going to bed already? Going to bed already? Going to bed already? Cheers. $10.18.
I'm not going to change his mind.
I would not get in that guy's way. That's for sure. Had to turn the light off. It was getting really hot in here. Okay, I think I'm done. I guess I'm not part of that army at all. I'd like to be. That's pretty badass Pretty badass storyline. But I guess I'll continue building this boat. Hang on. There we go. All right.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
I got a gill bug out of that. Sweet.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
All right. I will. Report back to Mid. Okay.
He cracked the crystals.
As soon as I remember how to get back to Mid. She needs a fast travel point herself.
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
Oh, sweet.
No surprises there.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Oh, man. Not this again. I have to ask everybody about Hugo Kupka? He's a dickhead. He's a douchebag. I hated him. I'm glad he's dead.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Oh, I can trade this in. Sweet. Ability points. Hell yeah.
You earned this.
Cool.
Come again. I may have more for you.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. One down, two to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
It'd be hilarious if they actually didn't give her a name. It was just like, that's what's her name.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well,
I'm not going back there. There's like a revolution starting.
Pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Make for Lorbert's Pass. All right.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival in Gav. One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
Damn, dude. Asta likes it rough. I'm not asking her how Hugo Kupka was. Everybody, I feel like, has been saying the same fucking shit about him.
Welcome home, Sid. Didn't know you had that many.
Shut up. I hate that guy. I hate him so much. He says the same things over and over again. Didn't know you had big teeth like that, Sid. Okay, who do I need to fight?
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
It's going down here. Holy hell. Local map. I hate this area for one reason. I can never find my way around. That's the issue. Even using the map. No, this is not the right way. There we go. I feel like the guards are gone. I feel like That was not just some side quest. I feel like that started something. That feels like it should have been a main quest line.
Time to fight.
I don't care. Stupid spiders. Flowers.
Straight home.
Look at my bird jump. Don't get scared, Helena. Calm down. They went away.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
This is a setup. Is she gonna, like, try and jump me? Because that would not be a good idea.
Anybody home?
Ooh, there's a chest down there. I want the chest. Oh god, it's Mike from Monsters, Inc.
Time to go.
Wachowski. Where are you? Son of a bitch.
Too slow.
Damn it.
Nice try.
Nice. That's pretty badass. I wasn't going to use my limit break on that.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Thank goodness you're
You
safe.
shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Nice. Eye of the warrior. Okay. Back to mid.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
I think mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent.
Helena.
Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
Booga.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes?
It's Harpocrates.
Well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
Oh, man. Back to Deckard Cain.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch,
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
What?
So you need a hand, do you?
We do.
I need
I'll
4
be heading
hands.
to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive. So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Doesn't matter.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Yeah, you would think. No, it's pretty much go fetch this, bring it back, that's it. Done.
That are rarely exploited.
Why this is a main story quest, I have no idea.
Highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Until then.
This is what's driving me nuts. This is a main story quest, whereas the dude in Lost Wing that's building up a revolution, building an army to get revenge on the Lord Commander, whatever the fuck his name is, that's a side quest? This is ass backwards.
Thanks to Sid.
And like, I don't understand. Wait, she's showing us these blueprints of these like steam, you know, rigs that they need to build. And I gotta collect dust. I don't know, fight a one-eyed worm thing that I fought already. And now I have to collect eggs? The fuck, man? Northreach markets? What the hell just happened? Infamous BML, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it. Guess you're really enjoying my complaints about Final Fantasy XVI's
Where's Jill?
quest lines.
And a fine, fine day to you.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
I appreciate it.
Those Pepio nuts?
I think you entered the wrong channel, though.
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Added to the tone of my dust collecting. I'm glad they added the perfect background to that. Gotta love that dust collecting.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Thank you, Infamous. Appreciate it. What am I buying? I guess garlic.
I trust it's all here.
Hope I'm having a great stream. Thanks, sir. Appreciate that. How you doing? Oh, man.
Keep fighting the good fight.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that from?
What do you want?
Pepio nuts, please.
Go on. Take
You're a bit tired. You had a long day. You and me both, my friend. Every day is longer than the last. Sometimes.
Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Thanks for the cheer. I do not have an alert set for that. Shun, I might talk to you about that. It's a good alert to start with, actually. I don't think I've ever gotten cheer,
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect.
so I never needed an
Now, all
alert
that
for it.
remains is
But I
for Hot
appreciate that.
Pocket to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her
My
engine
hair is like
cool.
really messed up. Garlic and Pepio nuts.
But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
That's really like the main ingredients you need for a steam-powered engine. Got me? Thanks, man. Damn. Good thing it's over for now?
Thank you
Yeah,
for
until
asking me
tomorrow
to help you
comes.
Today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
It was, yes.
On me. Thank you.
Emily in the kitchen's told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh,
You're right.
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, look, a fish.
This is how life should be. And it's how
You're
our
welcome.
lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
June, is this like the romance storyline? Like if I picked Tarja, I would have romanced her?
Back. I need to give these
Or does this have nothing to do with anything?
I'll see you at the hideaway.
Like choices in this game don't really make an effect or have consequences or anything. I noticed that between picking Otto and Gav, like, I feel like we would have talked about the same things. You're going to gift your little brother this game, but he wanted Mortal Kombat on stream? That's all personal preference, my friend. Better than Jill's stale ass. Maybe in the second playthrough I'll pick Tarja, see what she says. Someday. Alright, let's go back. He still has some time before Mortal Kombat, too. Steam, yeah, that's what I figured.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
When does that even come? When does that come out? 26th? Or am I thinking the Cyberpunk update?
How's work on the shielding progressing?
Jill's stale ass. That's
Well,
perfect description.
Very well indeed, and thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just
Day after
explaining to
tomorrow
Tiger
for MK if I get
how we might
deluxe.
best go about preparing the
Tempting.
moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
Oh, Shun, you've been outshined. The premium edition.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
You got it for early access in the Van Damme skin? Yeah, I saw it.
It appears our work here
They
is
did an
all
okay
sustained.
job. His facial model is
A shame. I was
leaves
enjoying
much to be
playing
desired, I
live
feel
action
like.
for once.
Doesn't have the
Both the shielding and the moon
JCVD
it will merely be a matter of
lips, I
applying the
want
one
to say.
the other.
I don't know, there's something about it.
By a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
I guess he was the model for Johnny Cage, though, right?
Thank you, Hippocrates.
That's probably why they're doing that. Because it's very, like, blood sport Jean-Claude Van Damme. Rather than, like, Time Cop. Which is my personal favorite. Have I played 7 Remake? Yes, I have. Not on stream. But I played it when it first came out. Great game. They had Sub-Zero Shredder skin as a pre-order for Aftermath. Never made it available for purchase after. Fuck, really? I didn't even know that. Damn it. It didn't even come with the Ultimate? Are you sure? Hang
Well,
on.
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. You sure it's not in here? The Sub-Zero Shredder one? Yeah, I'll look it up. Bloodsport and Time Cop. How about Cyborg? Oh, yeah. Or my favorite, the Sudden Death skin. Just give him the Guile skin in Mortal Kombat. Even Maximilian Dude doesn't have it because he didn't pre-order it. That sucks. I was just watching a video of his, like he was rating the best guests, I think, of Mortal Kombat. I've been watching a lot of his videos lately, actually. He just did a, he does this segment with his friends called Yo Video Games, I want to say. And they just did a full night stream of Shaolin monks. That game looks badass. And badass in the sense that it would have been badass had I played it in 2005. Right before Armageddon. Watch him reviewing the Mortal Kombat 4 endings. It's incredible. I'll have to check that out.
We're seeing troops amassing at every...
Oh, you like him too, Infamous? Yeah, he's really good with fighting games and explaining in detail, like, you know, aspects of the industry and stuff. It's really good shit. I could listen to that dude read the phone book. He's got a very, if you closed your eyes and listen to him talk, he's got a very Jeff Goldblum-esque, like, way of speaking. I don't know what it is. It's pretty funny.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
His rage videos, yeah, the boss rage videos were good. I don't think he does those much anymore.
Found something for it.
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance
Thank you for the hydrate.
resistant to heat. A coating that
I only have
should
ice
provide
left.
the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Still hits the spot.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer.
Here's your Stardust, your Chocobo eggs.
The smithing game.
Build me a ship.
I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
500 didgeridoos.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is.
But yeah, I wish they'd, not pour it, I guess, remaster Shaolin Monks.
I'll take care of the rest.
I really want to play that game now.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
And I always brushed it off, like, back in the mid-2000s, because I'm like, I didn't like, because I played Mortal Kombat Mythologies, like, I played the Sub-Zero one, and that game was ass. Like, it sucked. The platforming was such a pain in the ass, and I thought that's what it was going to be. But turns out it was one of the better ones. Am I getting 7 Rebirth? I am. Yep. It is called Rebirth, yeah. I'm definitely going to check that out. I think it's the second one out of 3 that they're doing. That's not the ending. That's not the last one they're doing, I feel like.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
I still haven't played Crisis Core either,
didn't I tell
actually. Like the remake they just made for that.
And we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Low-key like the mythology. They were fun.
Don't worry. Now they've got to finish one to
But annoying at the same time.
I can build the rest.
And I don't think they were canon.
Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work
I think they were like Elseworld stories.
yourselves, eh?
Report back to me. She's literally right here.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by
But Infamous, I think your brother made the right choice. Mortal Kombat would probably be more of a fun time. Not saying this game isn't fun, but you could wait for a sale. I'm just going to put it that way.
That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just
I will say this though about this game. These parts kind of drag, admittedly. I mean, I'm not sponsored by them, gives a shit.
I don't want it to be just a
Yeah, the combat though fucking kicks. Like, it's badass. Especially the
I want people to sail aboard
spectacle fights. Those are really good.
Not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I think it was a prequel if I was going by timeline. Yeah.
Working on that. And I'll do everything I can
Probably.
to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right.
Your brother's into the Final Fantasy series. Then I'll probably like this a lot. I played them on and off.
I'm trusting in yours.
I think the only ones I really played were 7, 8, like the originals.
He'd be proud of you.
And 8 a little bit, casually.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
And then 15 I played. And then 7 remake, and then this one.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right.
A little bit of 14 was also. I dabbled in that.
Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Speak with
Told
Otto.
me she was building a ship.
We're back to Out of the Shadow.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
Final Fantasy is only on PS5. Well, they just announced the PC port of this. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out because 7 Remake's port was not that great. I think it was like an Epic exclusive. It wasn't even on Steam, I don't think. I think it is on Steam now, but it wasn't when it first came out. So hopefully that's not the same case here. Hopefully this actually goes to Steam. But, make for the 4 deck. But yeah, he's in luck because they've announced this. They announced this before God of War Ragnarok, which is hilarious on PC. That hasn't even been announced yet. There's no word on that.
In a boat, going that way.
Which is funny because the first God of War on PC was very well received.
I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait.
But yeah, this is getting DLC and a PC port.
Going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you.
Final Fantasy XVI. It's not on Steam yet, but it was just announced that it is going to be. I believe. I don't know what launcher it's going to be on, but they said something about a PC port. Let me see if I can find it.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Weekend bore some good news for PC gamers wanting to get on PlayStation 5 exclusive Final Fantasy XVI JRPG. Announced PC port is currently in development alongside 2 paid DLC expansions. It's kind of why I'm getting through this story. I want to get to those. But yeah, does not say anything about whether it'll be on Steam or not yet. I think they're working on it. But that's cool. Oh my god. Quest for Assistance. My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend and I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge in going by free cities, though I for one believe Miss Talaman's project to be quite the valiant enterprise. Gotcha. I doubt the Canvarian authorities will all take kindly to the unauthorized use of the dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may be long before the guildmasters are rapping at the door, which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep watch on those who might mean our little friendship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron. That's it.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on me.
Hopefully it does come to PC. They said it's coming to PC. We'll see what happens. You can give them that good news, though.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting.
Oh shit, Eric's here.
Not after he asked for me personally.
And bringing lies with him. As always.
Will you mind
lying through his friggin' teeth. What's going on, man? How you been?
Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be
You're a
joining us
6-month
too.
sub now.
She's
Thanks
got
again,
some things
Infamous.
to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
You got gifted, sir. Say thank you. Off to bed, back to so-called life. Dude, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you so much for dropping in. It was great talking to you. Have a great night rest. Talk to you next time. How do you refund the sub? I'll get right on that. You're too funny, man. That's why I like you in here. You bring the funny. You watched The Nun too? I heard it was ass. Like the first movie.
Well, Sid,
I'll check it out though when it's on streaming.
I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
There's a couple horror movies I want to check out this year. I'm going to check out the Exorcist movie.
Hugo Cooker is gone.
And the new Saw movie coming out.
His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance.
Everyone has their opinion. Socks. That's it.
But as free men.
Am I bringing people back from the dead? Yeah, dude, I'm going full necro.
May we join you?
No, Jill, go away. Oh, Karen's here. She's too short. I didn't see her behind her.
Lady Karen.
And Hodor.
Pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing.
Everyone has their opinion. Eric, I haven't seen it yet, so you tell me your opinion. You told me it was good. I'm going to take it. I'm going to run with it. Now I'm interested. Now I want to check it out. If you're saying it's good, I'm just saying everything I've heard. It was ass. It wasn't good. I heard it was ass. I'm not saying it was ass.
Scenic view back then, but it
Oh, that is their opinion. I thought you were saying that was my opinion.
I know.
Valid. Valid.
The blight marches on.
Also, Shun, wasn't there already a Saw 10?
Soon. There'll be no
with like
escaping
Chris Rock?
sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
Spiral. Yeah, that's what it was. But there was all... Hang on.
Tail in the crystalline dominion.
Shut up. There was also another Saw.
We're going to Twinside.
There was... Because there was one that...
It's the capital of the Empire.
The Book of
these
Saw.
days.
Shut up, now you're being dumb.
Think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
There's just a side quest in the series where you had to go collect chocobo eggs and stardust and bring it back to Jigsaw. That's what it was called. There was a movie called Jigsaw, wasn't there?
Goods.
That was Saw 10.
I'm sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourself.
There's a movie called The Book of Saw. I don't think I saw that one.
Assuming you've
No pun intended.
ideas.
The Book of Saw Spiral. Oh, the Spiral movie's called The Book of Saw.
You're letting me go.
Hang on, I gotta look this up. This is dumb.
Oh, thanks, Nan. Stop.
That'd be funny if her head fell off.
You great galoot.
Spiral Saw.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed
just
by
called
the
Spiral.
Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders past,
Or is that
and you'll be on
the
your way.
subtitle
It'll be
from
a
the
damn
Book of
sight less
Saw?
risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad. Get off!
That was good too. I think I've seen that one. I don't want to give away the twist here in case somebody hasn't seen it, but
Already on my
I'm pretty
way,
sure I watched
Captain.
that one.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
They all start blending together. But I used to like when they came out Assassin's Creed style, like annual releases. Because it was like, oh, it's Halloween. We're either getting a new Paranormal Activity or a new Saw movie.
Your protege's making a proper
You could always depend on that.
himself.
There's also a Five Nights at Freddy's movie coming out. Actually interested in seeing that. They're taking it seriously too. You'd think like it would be some goofy shit or a guy sitting in a room checking monitors, but it actually looks like it's got some teeth to it. Doom, 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 doom. This fucking score, man. It's so damn good. Alright. Alright. Bones charged. Let's save. Alright, folks.